Good morning, everyone, and thanks for coming so early in the morning on a weekend, all the way to the Bombay Stock Exchange, this lovely auditorium. Majestic is the word, and Ajay used that. And we are, hosting the national finale. Exciting time for the next couple of hours as we see the 6 major contestants, Goliaths, as Ajay described them, battling it out for the prize. This is the 20th year of Businessline Cerebration quiz, and I think this is the longest running quiz, corporate quiz in the country, and we are proud of that. Businessline's brand gels perfectly with this quiz. We are a deep, intellectual, trustworthy, and forward-looking newspaper, and this quiz is all about intellectual honesty and depth of knowledge. So this fits in with the brand of Businessline, which is why we're very keen to hold this year after year, despite whatever hiccups we have. So I look forward to being with you all in the audience now, watching this program, and let me wish all the 6 contestants the very best. May the best one win here today. And I don't want to stand between you and this program any longer. So without much ado, thank you again for coming. And good luck to the contestants.
Delighted to be part of the 20th edition of the prestigious Businessline Cerebration Quiz 2023 as the presenting partners. We have been at the forefront of driving innovation and excellence in the tire industry through the introduction of groundbreaking technologies. Our Ranger series is one of our highly technological products developed specially for new age SUV owners in the country. At JK Tyre, we have consistently supported emerging talent through a variety of industry academia collaborations. With the Businessline Cerebration quiz, we are further able to extend our support to talented individuals from various industries. I would like to congratulate all the finalists and wish you luck. Your commitment to knowledge and excellence is truly inspiring, and we are proud to be part of this journey. Remember to be in total control while you navigate your way to becoming the champion of the quiz. I wish you all the very best.
We'll do a couple of demo questions also, so that you understand. So every participant, starting with participant A, that's Setu from Bengaluru, you'll be getting a question and answer. So I will give you question and answer. This over is called Jeopardized Names, with the name of a person removed. Your answer is the name of a person, not a group of people, a person. Not a company, not a brand, a person. That's your answer. All right? 20 seconds per question for others to challenge you on the buzzer. You will see a timer as well on screen. Others, if they are interested, if it's Setu's question, the remaining 5 of you can hit the buzzer within 20 seconds after I'm done reading the text on screen, reading the question answer on screen. Now let's say Delhi presses the buzzer. Setu, you have to take a decision whether you'd like to accept the challenge and answer by yourself for 10 points if you're correct, or a -5 if you're incorrect. And then the question goes to your challenger, which is Delhi in this case, for +10 and -5. Same scoring pattern. If, however, Delhi is not able to answer, and let's say there's Mumbai and there is Hyderabad in the sequence on the buzzer, there are 3 buzzers allowed. In all, the first one, if it's hit within 20 seconds as a challenger, the next 2 are essentially just 2 on the buzzer. They will answer for +5 and -5. All right? If, however, you are not confident of your own answer as a direct participant, you can say you'd like to reject the challenge, which means that you don't want to answer. You will let the challenger answer. So I'll take the question to Delhi, and Rohan will answer. If he's correct, he gets 10. If he's incorrect, he gets a -5. Right? And then the question goes to the other 2 on the buzzer. But before that, it will go back to the direct participant, because it says post-challenge, it goes back to the direct participant for 5 points if correct, no negatives if incorrect. Understood? So post the challenge, 5 points if you're correct, no negatives if you're incorrect. And then if you don't get it right, then it goes to the other 2 on the buzzer. This is a demo question, okay? So don't, okay, let me give it to, who do I give it to? Let me give it to Siddharth. All right, Siddharth, let's assume you're the direct participant for this one. Others on the buzzer. Question, what Y does X wear? Answer, XY does not wear a Y because of his heightened sense of smell, but he did release burnt hair last year that costs $100 and tweeted, with a name like mine, getting into this business was inevitable. Give me XY. Who's being spoken of? On the buzzer first is Delhi. Now, Siddharth, if you know the answer, you can say, I'd like to accept the challenge, and you'll get 10 points if you're right or a -5 if you're wrong. But if you don't think you know the answer, you can reject the challenge and let Delhi answer. You can use the mic. Please, reminder to everyone, every time you'd like to have an interaction, please use the mic. Yes.
I'd like to accept the challenge.
Okay, and you will answer yourself for 10 points if you're right.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. What Y does X wear, or what Musk does Elon wear? Absolutely, that is indeed the answer. So in this case, you would have got 10 points if this was an actual question. Understood, everyone? Understood how it works? Yeah, so the question itself is framed in such another way to ask the same question would have been, what Musk does Elon Musk wear, or what Y does XY wear? But there is no fun in that, right? Then I can ask about anyone, right? So the question or the name itself has sort of, it can be used as a verb or a noun using which I can create a question. Question, how did X create Y? Answer, before he died 12 years ago, he attended a city council meeting to pitch a new 175-acre campus that will house about 12,000 employees. While many criticized him for exporting thousands of manufacturing employees to China, they don't give him the credit for keeping innovation in the US. Give XY. Okay, who's on the buzzer? Is there somebody on the buzzer? There is. So there is Siddharth, who'd like to challenge you. Abhinav, do you have an answer, or you'd like to reject the challenge and let Siddharth answer?
I would reject the challenge and let Siddharth answer.
Okay, Kochi, what's your answer? Take the mic.
Is it Henry Ford?
Is it Henry Ford? That is incorrect. That's a -5 if it was a real question. But now it comes back to you, but this time only for 5 points and no negatives. Couldn't have been Henry Ford before he died 12 years ago. That's the very first line, okay? So I'm sure you knew that Henry Ford is long dead. And there's nobody else on the buzzer, is it? Nobody. Okay, I mean, quick, give an answer. It's a demo question, it's fine.
Jack Ma Alibaba.
Jack, trademark. Okay, anybody in the audience would like to try? Show of hands, SNI. And of course, there are prizes for the audience which are brought to us by our sponsors. So don't just casually shout out, okay? If you want those prizes, you have to follow some order. Yes. Steve Jobs. How did Steve create Jobs? That is correct. That's the answer that I was looking for. Give him a round of applause. That's wonderful. And a prize coming your way. Very good. Okay, understood everyone? Okay, audience question. In the question, there was the mention of Robin Lee. What do we know Robin Lee for? For founding what? So Google's algorithm, which Larry Page created, was based on what Robin Lee created. What did Robin Lee create? A giant in its domain. Any guesses, anyone? Yes. Okay, which search engine? Not just search engine, but that was the algorithm that was used. Yes, behind? Which one? Yahoo, not Yahoo. That was Jerry Yang and David Philo, this side. Baidu, absolutely, that is correct. We have a prize this side. This is Baidu, the Chinese search engine giant. That was the basis of, that's something that Larry Page also credited in his works for him. Give her a round of applause. That's a really fine answer. Very good. All right, we'll continue. Where do we go now? We go to Chennai now. Buzzers have been reset. So we'll ask the question to Jaikantan. Jaikantan, this is a question for you. Question, is X's nationality Y? Answer, no. His paternal grandfather changed the surname from Chabenisky to Y after his family emigrated from Russia through Ellis Island. And due to trade embargoes from 60 years ago, which prohibit Americans from traveling to blank for explicit tourism purposes, it's not clear if Y did go to blank, even if just for gags. Give XY. Who am I speaking of? Jaikantan, there is a challenge coming from Hyderabad. What do you want to do?
So if he answers it, I get a negative, is it?
No. If he answers, he gets positives. That's it.
But I don't get any points.
Yeah, if
Okay. All right.
the challenger is correct, the direct participant
All
does
right.
not get any.
I'll answer it.
You'll answer it.
All right.
Now you're answering for plus 10
Yeah.
minus 5?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your answer?
Is Mark's nationality Cuban?
Is Mark's
Cuban.
nationality Cuban due to trade embargoes from 60 years ago, which prohibit Americans from traveling to? Cuba, that is correct. Indeed, is Mark's nationality Cuban? Mark Cuban of Shark Tank fame and which basketball team? One of the basketball teams also, and quite a few other things that he's done. That's very well done. That's another tenor to Chennai. It is indeed Mark Cuban. Question, was Y actually a X? Answer, not really. He, however, falsified his birth date in order to enlist in the US Army in 1906, with whom he served in Cuba before his honorable discharge. He was given the post of an honorary X twice, first by Governor Ruby Laffoon in 1935, and then again in 1949 by Governor Earl Clements. Give XY. There is a challenge coming from Hyderabad. Rohan.
I'll answer myself.
For plus 10 minus 5, Rohan, you're accepting the challenge?
Yeah. Was Harland Sanders actually a colonel? Colonel Sanders, KFC.
Was Harold Sanders actually a colonel? That is correct. That is indeed the answer. Absolutely. Was Sanders actually a colonel? No, he was an honorary colonel, although he did serve in the military for a brief while. But that is indeed the answer that I was looking for. He was given the honorary title by the governor of Kentucky, two governors of Kentucky at different points in time. So that's why how we remember him, Colonel Sanders. That's well done, Delhi. That's 10 points to you. Very good. We'll reset the buzzers and we move on to the final question that's going to be for Abhinav. Abhinav, here's your question. Question, how expensive is the charity Y with XY? Answer, starting in 2000, the auction has raised $53 million for San Francisco-based charity Glide. The last one took place last year and went for a record $19 million to an anonymous bidder. Before that, in 2019, it was Tron founder Justin Sun with a winning bid of $4.5 million. Interestingly, Ted Weschler received a job offer from Y after he spent $5 million on two auctions in 2010 and 2011. Give me XY. How expensive is the charity Y with XY? There is a challenge coming from Chennai. Abhinav?
Hello. Yeah, I'll reject the challenge and allow Jaikantan.
Let him answer. All right, Chennai, go for it.
How expensive is the charity buffet with Warren Buffett?
Is correct. That is indeed the answer that I was looking for. Indeed. That is another tenor to Chennai. How expensive is the charity buffet with Warren Buffett? And that brings us to the end of what has been a well-fought, phenomenally well-fought. In fact, over number one, the participants were asked to go hard, and they went really, really hard. I would also request all of us to please welcome the presence of Sri Sundaraman Ramamurthy, MD of BSE, with a round of applause. Sir, lovely to have you here amidst us. We've only just done one over. There are 4 more overs to go. So you'll have a wonderful time witnessing how these finalists from across the country go about doing their job. Right, one more question to the audience. With over $10 billion in revenue in quarter 2, 2023, what is the largest advertising business in the world? But even with that figure of $10 billion, it still makes about 8% of their total sales in the quarter. Which is the largest advertising business in the world. We have all encountered it. I can say with Ma'am Ogilvy's revenue. Google. Not Google, but at least you're in good direction. Not Facebook, at the back in white. Airtel. No, not Airtel. Instagram. No. Yes. You had Insta also? Okay, no, not Insta. All right, at the back. Sorry, say that again. WPP. No, it's not an advertising agency. Because I said the business is worth $10 billion in revenue, but that is still only 8%.
Walmart.
Not Walmart. Yes, you will really regret missing this. So many wrong answers. Yes.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. No, not WhatsApp. This side. Amazon. That is correct. Every time you visit something on Amazon, there are ads first. Right? That business itself is worth $10 billion in revenue and the largest advertising business in the world, and still only 8% of their revenue. Right? That's a lovely answer. Like I said, all of you would have encountered this and would have come across it. That is the answer. Very good. All right. I'll be asking 6 questions that will pass clockwise. So we'll start with Setu from Bangalore first. Then if I do not have an answer, it is open on the buzzer. So the first answer will come from the direct participant. If the direct participant is unable to answer, the question is open on the buzzer. Whoever is on the buzzer first will get to give the answer. All right? So if it's a question that is for Bengaluru, if you answer, you get 10 points. But if you don't answer, and there's nobody else on the buzzer, question goes to Hyderabad, to Kochi, to Chennai, to Delhi. Let's say Delhi answers, it says +1 for each pass. So you'll get 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that's 14 points for answering a question that was for Team A if it's answered by Team D. Now, next question after that will be not for Hyderabad, but will be for Mumbai. So whoever answers the question correctly, the person after them gets the next question. Unless it was stolen on the buzzer. Okay? So let's say if Bengaluru's question, you don't give me the right answer, and Delhi presses the buzzer. Instead of passing across Hyderabad, Kochi, Chennai, it passes straight to Delhi. Delhi, you give me your answer, but on the buzzer, you're now answering for 10 points if you're correct, or -5 if you're incorrect. And then the next question will be for Hyderabad, because it was stolen on the buzzer. So then it's not going to go to the next team. Right? Okay. Understood, everyone? Right?
The person gets it.
Yeah. Please ask the query on the mic.
If the person gets the the buzzer question wrong, does it still pass?
If it passes. So for example, I'll tell you. So if Delhi would have gotten it wrong, he gets a -5. Question starts passing from Hyderabad onwards because it was Bengaluru's direct.
Right. Let's say.
And if let's say Kochi then answers, passes across Hyderabad to Kochi, Kochi will get 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That was your question? Good, I preempted.
Correct.
5 points to me. Okay. Understood? Everyone clear? Right? Okay. So everyone on the buzzer, there is only one buzzer. Okay? Whoever buzzes first. So it will not pass across multiple participants on the buzzer. All right. Here is your question to Bengaluru. You're direct. Others on the buzzer? As many as 500 Chinese companies have quietly re-domiciled or registered in Singapore over the past 12 months in a bid to hedge against rising geopolitical risk as tensions between Beijing and Washington escalate. The list includes companies like Shein, Neo, and Sequoia's China unit called Hongshan. What suffix is thus added to Singapore in such an endeavor to signal a deceptive marketing spin by these companies? What suffix is thus added to Singapore in such an endeavor to signal a deceptive marketing spin by the companies? The buzzer will remain open till the time the direct participant answers. Last year, a certain service was relaunched in India more than a decade after it was launched in South Asia, and roughly 6 years after it was banned in India for security reasons. Genesis and Tech Mahindra were the local companies who helped roll out this service, making it the first time that a third party was partnered for the service. What am I speaking about? Whose presence has been highlighted in this map. So you can see it's not everywhere. It's some parts of the world in the map you can't see. And speaking specifically for India, you can see some white spots, which means it hasn't really covered the entirety of India. Is there a buzzer?
No, bigger image.
I mean, there's nothing written really. You can take a look at the screen behind. All right. Doesn't look like anybody is trying on the buzzer. So, Siddharth, whenever you're ready.
I'll pass.
You will pass to Chennai.
Will the concept do, or you need a
No, there is no concept here. It is very specific.
as in
It is a proper noun.
There's a proper.
Yeah, it is a proper noun.
Okay. I'll say these are Starlink satellite services, satellite phones, and
Starlink.
satellite internet.
Right. That's incorrect. Passes.
Are these high security number plates on vehicles?
That's not the answer.
So the name is escaping me, but I'll say these are the RFID that you put on the car, and you can easily pass through toll gates.
Fastag.
Fastag, yeah, that's the
It's
name.
wrong.
Okay.
Setu.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Come on, take a guess. No negative. Hyderabad. Okay, too much time? Last on the pass? No. No?
TikTok.
TikTok. So much presence in India with some white spots, no influencers that part of the country. Yes, let's have another answer coming from you. No, not airport lounges. Behind. Okay, we've had an answer from you. We'll hold on for a while. We'll come this side. Yes. Online gaming. No, it's a proper noun, including the name of a company and a service offered by that company. In his book, Country Capitalism, How Corporations from the American South Remade Our Economy and the Planet, Bart Elmore uses the histories of 5 southern firms, X, which is what you have to tell me, X, Delta Airlines, Walmart, FedEx, and Bank of America to investigate the environmental impact of our have it now, fly by night, buy on credit economy. The missing company, that is X, its branding style is how the book cover is designed. Which company? The branding style of this company that is missing in this list is how the book cover is also designed, which is why I haven't given that to you in the question. I will show it to you in the answer, which I hope to receive from somebody on stage. Delta Airlines, Walmart, FedEx, and Bank of America. 5 southern firms. Southern US. I hope that was obvious, right? 5 southern firms are American firms, yeah? That is obvious. I haven't added anything. Right. Abhinav. Doesn't look like anybody else wants it on the buzzer. But you can take a guess.
I'll just say MasterCard.
Is incorrect. Passes. Setu.
Popeyes.
Is incorrect to Hyderabad.
McDonald's.
Is incorrect to Kochi.
Starbucks.
To Chennai.
I'll try Coca-Cola.
Is correct. That's the answer. It is, as you can see, Coca-Cola. Absolutely. That's well done to Chennai. It was a question that went across quite a few participants. Everybody's shaking their heads. They should have got it, and I think they should really have got it, but that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points to pile on the pain on others that Chennai has already accumulated with all the points. So 14 points to Chennai, and that is the end of the second over as well. All right, Abhinav, your question. These are the logos of the 2 such companies operating in India. Both are based here in Mumbai, regulated by SEBI. X on the left has NSE as primary market, and Y on the right, their primary market is the BSE. Name them both. Who's on the buzzer? That's Naveen on the buzzer, but he'll wait. The order doesn't matter, as long as I have 2 answers, okay? I'll make it easier.
I'll say NSDL and BSDL.
All right. I'll pass it to Naveen. Are you answering both or one?
But what if he answered one already, which I knew? So
Then you can say that you don't want to answer and I won't give you any negative, and you can choose to not answer at all.
okay.
Not answering. That's fine. Pass this to Delhi.
NSDL and CSDL.
NSDL and?
CSDL, the
All right.
central depot.
Okay. Passes to Chennai.
I'll say NSDL and BSDL.
Okay. Passes to Kochi.
NSDL and CDSL.
Is correct. Not CSDL, but CDSL. Central Depository. I mean, you could have just said it, but you said CSDL. I mean, but the first answer principle then, right? You should have then said the entire answer and not said part of the answer. So it's NSDL, National Securities Depository Limited, and Central Depository Services Limited. So that's 5 points to Abhinav, and 6 and 7. 7 points to Kochi. So 5 points to Mumbai, 7 points to Kochi. So NSDL and CDSL, this question is brought to you by our partners, BSc, where we've all gathered together. So tribute to this wonderful institution. Please give them a round of applause. Solving this 20th century industrial problem required the right gas, but all the compounds used were prone to catastrophe. At the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, an ammonia plant exploded, killing 16. Later, methyl chloride was implicated in dozens of deaths as victims of accidental leaks. Another gas, sulfur dioxide, caused vomiting, stomach pain, and lung damage, and so obviously was rejected. Finally, a fox hunt of the table, periodic table, led to General Motors to partner with DuPont to manufacture the compound at scale and register a trademark. Two-part question. What product solution journey is this? What industrial engineering problem am I speaking of? Multiple failed attempts. And what compound or what was the trademark? Anyone on the buzzer? No one. But that doesn't matter to Setu. You will still have the first go.
Right gas. This is neoprene.
Okay.
And something to do with industrial clothing or whatever. They just wanted.
So which one is which? Which product solution journey is?
Compound trademark is neoprene.
Compound trademark is neoprene, and the other answer is?
The industrial clothing wear.
Industrial chlorine. Okay. Mumbai, Abhinav.
I have a query here, so I can chimp and get points on that.
You can do what?
Chimp on his answer. As in,
chimp means?
Take one of the two answers and use
if
another.
Any of his answer is not entirely correct.
Yeah, if
any one of his answers is correct, he's getting the points for that.
Okay, I won't get 12, 11 points.
Yeah,
okay.
You will only get points for the other one.
Sure. For the
but I haven't declared whether either.
Yeah, I understand. Sure. I'll say airbags for the first bit for the product, and I'll say neoprene for the compound.
All right. That's the chimping that you're doing. All right, passes. Telly.
I'll say nylon.
Okay. As the compound trademark. Okay. And what product solution journey? What industrial problem?
These are the stockings.
Okay. How to create stockings. All right. They use sulfur dioxide. All right. Passes.
I'll say this is industrial butane.
Okay.
And LPG.
All right. Passes. Siddharth.
Is it industrial oxygen?
Industrial oxygen. Okay. And?
Pass.
What's the compound or trademark?
Pass.
Passes.
Passing.
Come on, Naveen. It's well within your range. Yes, sir. Polymer and? No. We've had an answer from you. Let's have an answer elsewhere. This side, yes.
Is it CFL?
CFL? No. You got 2 of the 3 letters right. Use that as a hint, others. Yes, sir. Sodium? No, that's not the answer. Okay, at the back again. No, I said 2 of the 3 letters he got right. Okay, perhaps his friend has taken a cue from there. Let's have a final answer from there.
Is it CFCL?
CF?
CL?
I said 2 of the 3 letters you got right. Don't add the 4th one.
Chlorofluorocarbon.
Yes. And so what is the industrial problem?
Refrigeration.
Is perfect. Next question now, direct to Chennai. Chennai, your question. In the build-up to a stock market crash with cotton, which eventually led to the formation of this institution where we're at, BSE in 1875, there were 2 community leaders on opposing ends of the boom. The Parsi X and his replacement as a director of the Bank of Bombay, Y, who was a Jain. X quit because he opposed the bank's decision to lend against the shares of other banks, recognizing the dangerous path it could lead to. Y, on the other hand, was nicknamed Cotton King and was beloved of the masses with crowds pouncing on the shares he recommended. Give me both names. Order doesn't matter for points. I'm looking for 2 names. Who were X and Y? X a Parsi, Y a Jain. There is somebody on the buzzer. Wait, who's on the buzzer? Naveen's on the buzzer. Yes.
I'll try Gigi Boy and Premchand Roychand.
All right. Passes to Naveen.
I had Premchand Roychand.
All right. So I will take it to, where are we? We are with Siddharth now.
Pass.
No? Your answer?
Raziv and I had the same answer.
Sure, all right.
Nothing to add, pass.
Nothing to add. Delhi.
So X is Premchand Roychand. Y is Jamshedji Gigi Boy.
Which I think he said anyway. But that was not the answer. One answer I have received, which is Premchand Roychand. That gets Chennai 5 points. But the other answer I haven't received. Who'll tell me? Yes. Not Dinsha Wadia. Somebody else has a very interesting nickname. Yes. Wadia Group? Not Wadia. That's what the gentleman ahead of you said. I'll close this. The answer that I was looking for, and you'll really regret missing this. This is Kovasti Jahangir Ready Money. And Premchand Roychand is what I was looking for. That's 5 points to Chennai and no points to anybody else. This question was brought to you by our partner, SBI. Please reset the buzzer. We will take a look at the scores after over number 3. This is what the scorecard looks like. Starting with Bengaluru. Setu, you're on 10. Please give each one of them a round of applause. Naveen from Hyderabad on 10. Siddharth from Kochi on 7. Rohan from Delhi on 16. Jaikantan from Chennai with a significant advantage, currently at 69. And Abhinav from Mumbai with a score of 33. Please give all 6 of these participants a round of applause. Fine performance after 3 overs. As we move on to over number 4. This limited edition Impala pioneered what safety technology that was originally branded as ACRS? GM, Abhinav General Motors, rolled them out in a variety of locations so that they could test their capabilities in different climates, altitudes, and varying road conditions. What technology originally branded as ACRS? Looks like, Abhinav, 5 seconds. Nobody wants to partner with you. You can have a free hit in 3, 2, 1 now. Others, feel free to hit the buzzer, but now you only answer for +5, -5 after Abhinav answers without negatives. Abhinav, what's your answer? Now?
I'll say these are like tubeless tires. So which is why the road conditions come into picture.
Okay, tubeless tires. That's incorrect. Keeping it open on the buzzer for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, closing. Audience, anyone? At the back, yes. Yes.
Seatbelts.
Not seat belts. This side. Abhinav, now is your General Motors, now is your airbags. That is correct. Of course, please give him a round of applause. Air cushion restraint system.
Why the road conditions?
I mean, ask GM perhaps. That's what they wanted to test. You know, can airbags, we're living 40 years after airbags have been invented. So before, think of, you know, before refrigeration in the earlier question, before airbags in this question, what was the thinking process, right? So they wanted to test for everything. Okay, this question was powered by our partners, JK Tyre. Unfortunately unanswered by anybody on stage. Next question is a direct to Delhi. X's registered trademark is swim 2.4 miles, bike 112 miles, run 26.2 miles, brag for the rest of your life. The 7 in the brackets indicates the number of letters in the answer. And on the right, in 2017, Adidas collaborated with Class of 92 to launch this limited edition shoe. The Class of 92 consists of 6 sports persons who belong to Y. It's a 2-word answer, 10 letters and 6 letters. Who's on the buzzer? Abhinav from Mumbai is on the buzzer. Are you playing super or safe?
Super.
Super, go for it.
Iron Man, Manchester United.
Is lovely, that is correct. This is Iron Man and Manchester United. Here's the first one. Look at the visual. That's the Joey for the visual. There are 2 visuals there. All right, here's your questions. In the mid-1960s, computer companies began to experiment with glass teletypes, which used electronic CRTs as displays instead of paper. These allowed engineers to keep a careful watch of the machine itself. This is how what visual display units X got their name. The X is in plural form, so it ends with an S. All right. Then on the other side, a compact, lightweight instrument comprising a mobile seismometer to measure noise generated in the ground by both natural, waves and wind, and artificial, like vehicle sources. And in mathematics, Y signifies a group of 3 adjacent squares arranged in either a row or in an L shape. That's the visual on the right. That's for 7 letters. Who's first on the buzzer? That is Jaikantan from Chennai. Jaikantan, super or safe?
I'll play it safe.
Safe, X or Y?
I'll say X is monitors.
X is monitors. That is correct. So that's 10 points to Jaikantan from Chennai. It is indeed monitors. Next on the buzzer, if you had the same answer, you can say pass. You had the same answer, that's fine. There is anybody else on the buzzer? So there's one more buzzer pending for Y. Monitors and, so Setu and Chennai can't try again. But others can. One of you can. Monitors, the visual display units, because you had to keep a watch of it. That's why the screens are called monitors. 5 seconds. Can you work it out? Can you find the Joey? No. Closing. Anyone in the audience? Yes. Not seismo. It has to be for 7 letters. No, I'll close it. The answer that I was looking for is? Trying to coin something. Yes. Keyboard. Oh, no. Yeah, of course, you have to try something. This is Tromino, right? Monitors and Tromino. That's what these devices are called. And that is, in mathematics, it's called a Tromino. Move on to the most awaited moment, which is, of course, the prizes. And so to give out the 6th place prize or the 5th runner-up prize with great delight, may I call upon Ms. Kamla, the Chief Regulatory Officer of BSC, ma'am, to please come up on stage. All right. And we'll take a look at who amongst our finest of 6 competitors from across the country have finished 6th amongst 6,000 plus participants who started out by registering and then participating in the prelims that took place back in July and August. Starting with 6th place, we have Setu from Bangalore with a score of 15. Please give him a huge round of applause. Very well done, congratulations. And Setu receives Grey On voucher, Parker Pens, certificate of participation, and the Hindu Group's All Access Digital Pass. Please give him a huge round of applause. Ma'am, please. Setu, if you can come this side. Please let the applause continue. Setu Madhavan from Capgemini in Bangalore, finishing 6th in the national final. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so very much. If you may please join the audience. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Right. Following him in 5th place, coming from Kochi, is Siddharth Shankar Raut from IIFT, and I will request Mr. Satish Mendon, National Head, Events and Activations, the Hindu Group, to please come up on stage to present the 5th place prize of Grey On vouchers, Parker Pens, certificate of participation, the Hindu Group's All Access Digital Pass to Siddharth Shankar Raut. From IFT Kochi. There are some more prizes, Siddharth. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Satish. And now for the 4th position, may I request the company of Mr. Vaidyanathan N., Head Circulation and Administration West, the Hindu Group, for the bestowal of honors for the 4th position. Sir, can we please have you on stage? And in 4th place, please welcome with a huge round of applause from Hyderabad, Sai Mitra Constructions. This is Naveen Kumar with a score of 25. Well done, Naveen. Naveen receives Grey On vouchers, Parker Pens, certificate of participation, and the Hindu Group's All Access Digital Pass. Congratulations, Naveen. Please let the applause continue. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, sir. Now, may I request the company of Mr. Thomas K. Thomas, Chief of Bureau West, Businessline, and accompanied by Mr. Azhar Contractor, Zonal Head, West, JK Tire and Industries Limited, for dispensation of awards to the 2nd runner-up. Sirs, please. Our 2nd runner-up gets Grey On voucher, Parker Pens, certificate of participation, the Hindu Group's All Digital Access Pass, and of course, a prize of 25,000 rupees with a trophy and a check to go with it. Please welcome 2nd runner-up for this quiz, the national final. Coming from Mumbai, tomorrow's market innovators, this is Abhinav Dar with a score of 43. Congratulations, Abhinav. Well done. Let's present. Abhinav, sir, if you can please present the trophy to Abhinav. Prizes for you, Abhinav. Very well done. 3rd place, 2nd runner-up. you, sir. Thank you. Very well done. Come on, he's the Mumbai represent. Come on, Mumbai. Now, we'll hold on to the suspense for a while. All right. I now have the pleasure to welcome on stage someone very special. And so, before he joins us alongside Mr. Raghuveer Srinivasan, I'll take a moment to give you a snippet of his illustrious career. Sri Sundaraman Ramamurthy joined BSE in January 2023 as its MD and CEO. He has since been instrumental in leading the strategy, product advancement, regulatory relationship, and business development activities at the exchange. Prior to joining BSE, he was the MD and COO in the Indian arm of Bank of America, where his responsibilities included global governance and control of the banking entity and the securities segment. He has extensive, variegated stints handling all facets of running exchange business in India, with 20 years at NSE, where he was responsible for its significant transformation, including hands-on involvement with derivatives, index, and data business, and running of its clearing corporation. He began his career with some of India's leading banks, namely IDBI Bank, State Bank of India, and Indian Overseas Bank. He is a cost accountant and member of Indian Institute of Bankers, along with being a Bachelor of Science. Sir, may I now request you to join us on stage along with editor Businessline, Mr. Raghuveer Srinivasan. May I also request sirs to please come up on stage. Please welcome them with a rousing reception. May I also request Mr. Srinivasan to present Mr. Ramamurthy a memento and a gift. Come on, audience, you've enjoyed the wonderful hospitality of BSE. Sir, you've been a patient audience. You joined in at the end of the first over, witnessing this grand fight. May the gathering now be enriched with your address. Sir, please.
Thank you, first of all, for this opportunity. I'm not going to be standing between you and the prize winners. I'm sure they'll be more eager to get the prize than to hear to my talk. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the people who participated, the entire 6,000 participants, and these people, the 6 who made to it here. I don't think there are winners or losers here. Some people take awards, some people don't, but all are winners in my view. I'm sure they would have all had a very satisfactory moment in participating in this great quiz which has been organized by Hindu Business Line. And as Bombay Stock Exchange, we are really very proud to be associated with you in this venture where there is a good amount of knowledge dissemination and sort of an encouragement to people who are trying to put in efforts. This is an iconic hall, as you know, where the capital market started. Some of the names which were mentioned in that one of those questions have been walking in this place probably in a different building it would have been at the time. It's really great, and I'm really happy that I am part of it. And I congratulate every one of the people here, and thanks Businessline once again for having me here for this. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir. We'll request your presence for a little while longer because the most awaited moment is here, and that is, of course, the prizes to our first runner-up and second runner-up. We saw the victory there. We saw the hard battle that was fought, and finally, we have our first runner-up in the 20th National Final of the Hindu Businessline Cerebration Corporate Quiz. Coming second in this competition from Barclays, from Delhi, is Rohan Khanna. He wins for himself second place, Gray on voucher, Parker pens, certificate of participation, the Hindu Group's All Access Digital Pass, and of course that huge trophy alongside the 50,000 rupee check. And like I said, I told you when I introduced him earlier, watch out others, he saves his best for the last. Absolutely thrilling there, Rohan. Very well done, congratulations. And there are more prizes coming your way. Please let the applause continue. Thank you, Rohan. Rohan, first runner-up 2022, first runner-up 2023. The objective is set for 2024, and it doesn't start with a first or a second. It starts with a W or a C. All right, that's a quiz question for everyone. All right, and now finally, our winner for the day. He started strong, all pumped up, went hard right at the very beginning. Somewhat placid somewhere in the middle, but you know, it didn't matter. He knew what he had to do, and that was just be better than the rest. And today, after being first runner-up in 2021, not qualifying for the national final last year, he was hurting, and he was a man on a mission. He came here with a steely resolve when I introduced him earlier. Please welcome your champion for the 2023 edition of Cerebration Corporate Quiz. Coming from Chennai, TCS is Jay Kantan with a score of 84. Congratulations, Jaykantan. Absolutely well done. Jaykantan receives Crayon voucher, Parker pen, certificate of participation, the Hindu Group's All Access Digital Pass, that trophy that covers about 3/4 of Jaykantan, the big trophy, and of course the 75,000 check. Thank you, sirs, for being here. May I request you to please join the audience.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.